Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Thank you guys so much for your love and your support. Thank you for your patience, guys. And I want to use this opportunity to apologize to you guys. This will be that you send me comments regarding this video I want to make that you feel like I did not respond. I'm sorry. I just feel like I respond to as many people I can, and even people even call me. I spoke to people, and sometimes when I'm talking to them, they want to stay on the phone for like 2-3 hours. I can't, you know. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm the one that put my number, but I didn't know it was gonna go to that extent. So there are some questions that you guys are asking that I'm like, it's better for me to come here and make the video. What video am I talking about? What question are they asking regarding what video? Those of you that you don't know. Some time ago, I came on this platform and I was sharing how I complete my diploma, my NVQ3 in health and social care. Okay, because I'm a carer. I've been doing care job now for how many years? Like how many years now? I've been doing care jobs since 2010. Okay, so that's quite a long time. 2010. So that is 2008, 9, 10. So like almost 10 years plus now. Okay, so I came here, I did my diploma, and I share it that I did my diploma, and I will just share my experience, because when I wanted to do this NVQ level 3, I was scared, guys. I was so scared because it wasn't easy, because I will leave the video link in this comment section, and I will link it, and I'll pin it, those of you that you didn't watch it. Okay, so I'm a kind of a girl that I wasn't educated, you know, and I came here to motivate those some of you that you are just like me. You are not educated, you think, oh, you cannot do some certain things, you cannot do. I just came here to share my own experience that everything is possible if you, sorry, my face is oily. Everything is possible if you put your mind to it. So and I remember before I started the NVQ3, I came here on this platform and I searched, does anybody do this NVQ3? In fact, when I wanted to do the NVQ, it wasn't 3 I was going for, it was 2. Because I feel like, hey, 3 is a lot of work, let me do 2. So I went on YouTube. I was searching, sorry, my lips is a bit dry. I was searching maybe anybody I've done this NVQ2 that can give me tips how it works. Is it challenging? Is it scary? Is coconut oil I just put on my lips? Okay, is it scary? How is it? So that when I hear somebody saying something about this diploma, maybe it will motivate me to, you know, or the panicking I'm having, to motivate me not to have any panic. But when I search, I did not see anything on YouTube. So when I did my when I go ahead and do mine, I came on my platform. Thank God I have a platform. I came on my platform and I share, like, okay, this is the situation. Those of you that didn't watch the video, as I said, I'll leave the link. Those of you can go and check, and I share, and I left my number that anybody want to contact me, feel free to contact me. Feel free to ask me questions, because I know how difficult it was for me when I wanted to start. I know I was so scared, I was panicking, you know, like, level of my education, will I be able to do it? And from NVQ level 2, it was level 2 I wanted to go for, but people surrounded me, my manager, people that meant well for me, people that know that I can do it, say, Jane, why do you want to go for NVQ2 when you can do 3? I'm like, hey, me that I'm still panicking how I'm going to get 2 done, they are telling me to do 3. But sometimes this is very bad. Sometimes we don't believe in ourselves. But when you are with people when you are with the right people that believe in you, sometimes they say you should be proud of yourself. Sometimes you should be proud of ourselves. Like the way some people see us, that, oh, I wish I'm like her. She know all. But in your mind, you know jack. You don't know anything. You are hoping you know something. But I went to go for NVQ2, but people around me, my manager, some of my colleagues, they were like, Janet, you can do it. Why do you want to do 2 when you can do 3? But I'm like, I don't know what magic am I going to. I'm even panicking by doing 2, and you guys are telling me I can do 3. My manager was like, Janet, you can do it. And guess what? She's right. I can do it. So sometimes we need people to push us. We need the right people around us to push us. You know, for you moving forward in life quickly, you also depend on the kind of people you are with. You know, if you want to do something, you have people that will discourage you. Let's say when I want to do my MVQ2, then when I want to do my MVQ3, I was saying I want to do 3. I want to do 2. Let's say I have people that know that, Janet, maybe you that you are not educated, you can do it. Even 2 that I want to do. Now, I allow, if they discourage me, I might be having that panic. I might not even, you know, do it the way you know, I might not go for it on quickly and those kind of stuff. I might want to go to college first and those kind of stuff. But I have people that supported me, and I'm thanking them that they push me to get it done. So it wasn't easy. They didn't do the job. I'm the one that do it, but they just encouraged me that, Janet, you can do it, and I did it. So I thank all of them, everybody, my manager, my colleague, people around me that love me, that advise me. Yeah. So I know some of you want to do it and you go on YouTube, you couldn't find. Okay, so that's why I left my number. Like, somebody might be, even though I know that video is now 3,000 views, I'm like, even though if it's out of that 3,000 people, even though if it's 2 people that want to do their MVQ and they're having challenges, they just need somebody like me to say something to them, to motivate them, I'm ready. That's why I left my number, not knowing that, Janet, can you bite more than you can chew? No. So a lot of people have been contacting me, they're asking questions. Some people will call me, and I try to answer like 2 calls. And these 2 calls, I kind of regret picking, honestly. And yes, guys, I regret, because they were just asking so many questions. I'll be on the phone for like 2 hours, like just talking, and like, you know, like they want more information. They were happy, they appreciate it. But for me, I don't have that time. At least if you call me, let's talk, maybe like 10 minutes, and then so I stopped answering people's call. And there are some questions that I'm like, they're asking, I'm like, I don't even know, how will I even type this? This is a long conversation. I think it's better for me to find a time and sit down and tell you guys everything you need to know about this MVQ3 course, okay? That is why I'm sitting here today. I've done one video preview about 4 weeks ago, and when I was doing the editing, I was like, what is this? I wasn't understanding what I was saying in the video, so I have to delete that video. I nearly cried because it took me 30 minutes to sit down and do the video, but the video was not adding up, because I was just like, let me quickly do this video and put it out there. Those of you that are asking for information, but I'm like, there's no point of me coming here and be rushing and be giving you guys information that you watch the video, you don't even understand. Let me take my time. When I'm ready, I'll do the video. So I'm ready today. That's why I'm here. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Janet Ubeji. I'm a mother of 3 based in UK, and I'm a carer. I'm a healthcare assistant, okay? And I've been doing care jobs since 2010. So I kind of have experience in care job. Okay, so now, how did I get my MVQ? Some of the questions you guys are asking, I got a question that asked that, how did I get my MVQ3? How I got it was my workplace. They are the one that sunspot me. Okay, they sunspot me. The company, my work, because I work my company for some years now. I think this year will be 5 years since I've been working my company, and I started my MVQ3 2001. Yeah, and I finished last year. Okay, I finished late last year. It was meant to be, it can be 6 months. You can do it for 6 months or 9 months or a year. When I started, my assessor was like, we are going to do this, Janet. We are going to do this course for 6 months. And I was like, oh, 6 months? Oh, okay. You know, like, but for me, it wasn't easy, as they say. It wasn't easy. Then number one, I traveled, then I was sick, then I had COVID. My assessor was sick, you know, so it took me from 6 months to 9 months, from 9 months to 1 year. So by end of the day, I finished it, but no more than 1 year. It's like that. So it's my workplace that sunspot me. Okay. So now I don't kind of understand, because when they sunspot me, the company that sunspot me it's not my workplace that sunspot me. My company was the one that know the company that sunspot me. Okay, and the company that sunspot me was like, they sent me a letter that if I'm earning so amount in a year, I have to pay the money back. I think they were like, it was 2,200 and something. Yes, that is how much they, because it's not a free course. So it's like a loan that they lend me. I was a bit confused myself. They were like, okay, but if you are not ending up to this or so amount, you don't have to pay back. But when I went to ask my manager was like, no, I don't have to pay anything back. That their company was the one that know these people, the company that sponsor me, because so they let me do it. Their company, it was just a bit confusing, that I don't know. Anyway, that is that part. Just to let you guys know that it was my workplace that sponsor me. Anyway, long story short, my workplace that sponsor me. Okay, that is how. And some of you ask question that some of you are from Nigeria, you contact me that, can you do the course while you are in Nigeria? That one I wasn't sure. First I thought yes you can, but thank God I didn't say yes to you guys, because I went to ask my manager that when you are in Nigeria, can you do the course, or another part of Africa, can you do? My manager said no, you cannot. You have to be your work that sponsor you. But if you want to do it, that means you have to go to college for it, and then you have to, it can't be NVQ3 for you. It will be like health in social care. Like health in social care, that's how you have to, that's how you do. But it's just like when you're in Nigeria, I want to do that course and you can't do it online. I don't think you can do it online. I think you have to get a student visa and come here and be going to college. Okay, be going to college. But I do it through work, so it was flexible for me, it was easier for me, and with all my knowledge, with all my experience, that's also helped me. Okay, so that is one, the question you guys ask. So you cannot do it. Before I thought you can do it anywhere, because when I started, my assessor was like, oh, you can do it anywhere in the country. No, the manager that sent my assessor, it was like, you can do it any part of the world you are. So I believe that you can do it anywhere. But no, if you are a citizen, like I'm based in UK, and I've started the course already, let's say I travel outside of the country, I can do it as long as I have my phone, I have my internet, you know, I can do it. So if you are not based, and you know, you cannot do it. And if you are not a carer, you cannot just say I want to do NVQ3. You know, you have to go to college for it, and then that have to be called health and social care. Okay, you can go to college for it, maybe like 2 days a week or 3 times a week, you know. But if you are working in a company, yeah. Okay, so some of the question I also got was like, is it my company that said I should do the NVQ3, or I just wanted to do it? Okay, that's why you guys have to go and watch the first video. You guys watch it properly. I said it in that video that I wanted to do NVQ3. I wanted to do NVQ. It's 3 I want, but I didn't know I can jump. I wanted to do 2, then after 2 I'll go to 3, and then people around me was like, my loved one was like, why do you want to do 2, why you can't do 3? So if you are in a company, if you are working in a company these days, a company will not just say we have NVQ3 for you, come and do it. It depends, you know. Those days they offer, but these days they don't offer because it's a lot of money, so they rather be training you all this small training. But if you want to go for NVQ3, I think you have to ask your guy for work, like, okay, I would like to do my NVQ3, and if they can sponsor you, they will. And that is one. And the other one they asked was like, how long do you have to be a carer for before you can do the NVQ3, or before you can do NVQ2? Okay, you can even start care jobs today and say you want to do your NVQ3, but your workplace will not sponsor you. If you just start care job today and you're like, I want to do NVQ3, they'll be like, are you joining our company because of this course? So you rather pay outside, you rather pay private and do it. But I would advise you, do not pay private and do it private, because if you do it private, you might struggle. Do you understand? You might struggle. So make sure that is your work that sponsor you to do it, because if it's your work, there are also some things that if you don't understand it, if your assessor is asking you some question, or you have a homework that you don't understand it, because there are some things that you cannot get on Google. They'll just tell you, oh, go and search on Google, everything is on Google. It's not everything is on Google. Everything is not on Google. Let me tell you guys the truth now. Because when I start, that's how my assessor make it easier for me. I have two assessors. One resign, and the one that have resigned just say, oh, go on Google, just go and make a research, and then, you know, because yeah, just go and make a research, and everything's on Google, and then put it in your own word, put it in your own way. Don't go and copy paste. If you copy paste and put, they'll fail you. So you go and, but something is there, but something is not there. So what helped me is because I've been a carer for some years now. So I've worked with mental health, I've worked with young adults, I've worked in a nursing home, I've worked with residential, I've worked with learning disability, I've done, name it, in this health and social care. I've done so many. So it was my experience that helped me. Okay, so if you want to, if you are not a carer, because some of you contacted me, you've never do care job before, but you want to get the diploma in health and social care, I will advise you to do care job even for 6 months before you start. That will help you. So some of the things that you are going to do in the course, you have some of the experience, it will help you. But you are not a carer, you just want to start, you find it a bit challenging, because if they give you homework and if they tell you to go and search on Google, everything is not on Google, to be honest with you. There are some things that they tell me, oh, go and search on Google. But when I'm doing, I'm like, when I meet up, sometimes I'm like, Google, okay, what is this? I'm like, it's not there. But I'm like, okay, that, but I know now. Then I'll use my knowledge that, okay, when I was, then I'll find the answer in me and I'll write it down. Did you guys hear bang? I don't know what is bang. Maybe it's my neighbor. So you rather do care job at least for 6 months before you do it. You know, it will be easier, but at least if you are in a hurry. But if you can do more than 6 months, it just will help you with experience, with the knowledge that you know. It's just like everything you do. And I advise you to do day job, because I've been doing night shift for a long time. I also do day, but I do more of night shift. So there are some things that they're asking me that is not even familiar to me. I'm like, So later I found out that because you don't do day, that's why you don't know all these things. If you do day, all these things will be easier for you. So if you are a night carer, you only do night, and you want to do your NVQ 2, whether you want to do 2 or 3, I will advise you to also do a day job. Maybe you can speak to your manager to give you 2 days a week. Maybe if you do 4 days a week, tell her to give you, or him to give you 2 days and 2 nights. Or if you do 3 nights, tell maybe once day and your 2 nights, so that you can get more experience, like what they do there, because they will ask you everything. Just like what you're doing, they are going to ask. And there are some things that you don't even know, they just expect you to know. And they'll tell you, go and, sometimes it's not even on Google, they'll just tell you, use your common sense to know all these things. Because if you're in a situation, how will you do? There are some things that they don't teach us now, you know, like, okay, you are in a house and you have feeling, I'm just using an example, and there's a smoke. You don't wait for somebody to tell you, okay, I'm in a house, there's a smoke. Somebody, can you tell me what to do? I'm in this house and there's a smoke. What do I do? They expect you that, okay, use your own brain. Okay, you're in a house. Okay, what are you going to do? Find the place, run out, run, or call firefighter. You know, those kind of things. They expect you to use your own knowledge to know all these things, to write it down. It's not on Google. It's not, you know, it's not even in some of the experience you have. You just use your own, you know, those kind of stuff. So that is it. I believe I'm just trying to remember some of it. I only have this phone. My other phone is dead. So what else did you guys ask? Yeah, there's more they're asking, but I'm not going to do that video here because I believe that the video will be too long. This is the basic one that I want to just tell you guys. Yeah, so if you want to do your NVQ 3, make sure if you are a carer, it will be easier for you. Do it through your work. Let your work not spoil you. It will be easier for you. It will be flexible. They will help you at work. If there's some things that you don't understand, you can, it depends on how friendly your manager is to you. My manager is very friendly to me. So if you're friendly, if your manager is friendly, is a patient person, can explain to you, just go to your manager. Or it depends. Or if you are close to maybe if you have a senior at work that you are close to, you know, just ask your senior that, oh, they are asking me this, I don't know. I know some people, they don't want to help you because they have their own life after shift, they don't want to. But I mean, you should know somebody that can help you, you know. They will help you. And as I said, if you're outside the country, you cannot do NVQ3. You cannot do. You have to get your visa, come here and come and do it, you know. So that is it, guys. If you are not a carer, if you want to sponsor yourself, you have to pay a lot of money, like thousands of pounds, to get it done in college, and it's called health and social care. Even me, that I work in a company, the company that they say they're sponsoring me with, this is 2,000 plus. Okay, and that is, you know, so if you are going to college, that may to be even more expensive. But if you're working in a care home or with a company, maybe they might sponsor you, or even though they want you to pay, it might be a bit cheaper. Or you can also get it done, you can also do it online. You can go online and pay and do it, but they will not help you, because I've also done that. Before I started, before I went to my company, I went online to search. A colleague of mine said, oh, she did her own online. He gave me the website where to, you know, yeah, she gave me the website then, and I searched, and they were saying they were doing it for half price, £19. I was so happy I got it. And they will just be sending you work. They will just be piling up work. They'll be sending you work, and by the end of the week, they expect you to do all that work. You should send it back to them. If you don't send it, they'll send you an email that, oh, you haven't completed your work is due. They don't explain anything to you. You are going to struggle by doing that. So if you are somebody like me that you are not really good, you need help, I will advise you that you rather do it. If you pay a lot of money to go to college, why they will help you, or you do it through your work. If you do it through your work, if your work sponsor you, you can get assessor, that somebody that will help you. Like how I did mine, I didn't go to college. I did my own. I did my own online. You know, like it was once a month, then later twice a month, then later 3 times a month, then 4 times a month. Like you do Zooming call, and they will tell you you have to record something, and they're still gonna give you homework to go and make your research and type all this kind of thing. But it's still helpful, because there are some things I don't understand. If I don't see it on Google, and I don't know if it's even all my experience in care, I still don't know, I asked my assessor, and then she explained it to me that, okay, this is how I put it. But you don't just want to be asking questions all the time that I don't understand. Tell me. No, they would have known that you make your research, you don't know, and then they will explain it to you. Okay, because they want you to do it. They want you to know the thing, but they'll be there to advise you. So that is it. So that is the difference between getting help, doing it from work, or doing it private. Okay, if you go to college, it might be easier, but you spend more money. If you do it through work, it might be cheaper for you. But if you want to do the cheap one, you go online. You are on your own. You are on your own, my dear. You are on your own. They expect you to know everything. They'll just be throwing you work. They will not explain anything to you. They'll just throw you work. They expect you to reply by the end of the week, do all the work, and then you send it. You know, consign them how you get it done. So you don't want that. You need help. You need somebody to help you to do that. So do it through your work, so that you can speak to your colleague, you know, or somebody that you know that have done it, and ask them that, oh, they're asking me this question, I don't know, what do I put, and this kind of thing. Or make your research, or just speak to assessor, because you have a teacher. Assessor is like a teacher to you. That teacher is there to help you, you know, to support you, you know. So that is it. I hope I answer everything. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. They also want another one people are asking, and I'm not going to be doing it on this video because I don't want it to be too long. I'm going to do that video separate. So if you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to be able to know. I'll just give you guys a bit of tips. Some of the comments I get was like, they want a company support them to come and work in a home, and they were asking some questions and so I'm gonna give them based on my own experience and things like that, and people that I know that have company that I get people and those kind of things. So make sure you subscribe to be able to, you know, in case you know somebody, and it might help. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you all. Bye.